What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Vols will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bridges. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That's the oldest, right?
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Coming out aggressively. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Green. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Lots of running room. At the 30. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A first down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Dropping back, it's Green. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We've got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Looking for a crease, it's Lewis. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Trying play action. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
Oh, you just seen what place he in?
Great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go.
He said what?
But they got the points they needed.
Oh, wow.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
What? Oh, wow.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still getting the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
The one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going with the ground game left. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Bridges. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter.
No, bro. Don't nobody like no college football kid.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw, it's Green. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run, Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots.
Turning it on. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. LSU is down, but they are not out of it, not in Tiger Stadium. A place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to South Carolina. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. It's complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Back to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Powers through.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the ready. 42 Spider.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tennessee!
strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll give it to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He's going to take off, and he'll be brought down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Green. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires on the move. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He wants to throw it again. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Reads it, fires complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Razorbacks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gonna run it. It's Green. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Green. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Give to the running back. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters. who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Staley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now adjusting. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The play action fake. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Corners are going to bail. Looking to pass. It's Green. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. And the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down. Covering the fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Lewis. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking left. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, that's a big stop on this 1st drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great 1st half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this 1st possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He rifles one deep to the left. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Lowers that shoulder. Touchdown ball! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him. Great tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because He'll make them miss, or he'll break tackles, and then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Bridges. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
What happened?
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe the power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Flushed out of the pocket. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep. Makes the catch at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now on first down from the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. This time he's got it. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight.
Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Fourth down.
The Vols will try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Finds his man, it's Anthony. There he goes! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to test the right side with this one. Wide open spaces. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They move on top here in the 4th.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snag
No, he didn't go to college. He just went to. He lives in Texas. And he went to Texas A&M, so he just basically went back to Texas A&M to change.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4. And
he hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up a big play.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a crease to the left. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's Green. Moving out of the pocket. Got rid of it just in time.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
On 4th down, going to the air. Throwing on the run. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
This is a huge 3rd down. They need a score to win this game, and they're not getting a ton of yards these last 2 plays. An incompletion followed by a short gain on a run. You got to be able to pick something here on the 3rd down basket and go to your best player and not overthink this.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. He'll try to do it himself. It's a seam wide open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty.
3-25.
Now the play fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships, and how do you seal it?
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
What? I thought that was asleep. Amari asleep or something?
Amari! Are you asleep? Wow, Sal.
this? You seen it before? No, not at all. What? That was you? I was listening to that. So you gotta watch it. Oh, he did? Hey, he died. Oh. Well. What's wrong with it? Well, no movies on the movie channel?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road when you're a ranked team.
I mean, unless you want to watch some football. You don't ever want to watch football.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Durham. Going to try to get it himself. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great.
He wants to take the top off. He's got it at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The sweet feet buy a little time. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Durham. Steps away to find some room. Got a man. It's Berry. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. He might want another play. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. He fires a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down there?
Touchdown, Tigers! Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, LS! They'll start this drive from the 42. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Durham. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. LSU quick to the line. Bounces out looking for that line. It's Durham.
On the set. Easy. Tunga.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The offense changing the play. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning on the Jets. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Now improvising. And he's loose, and he'll take it. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive for... He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man.
Oh, that's next week.
On the ready. Down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Out 55 weak.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Running back searching for a hole. Bust through behind his pad. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here.
Let's go.
On the direct snap, it's Durham. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
LSU.
Off the play fake on first down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he cruises. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. There he goes to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Durham. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game. And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they win.
Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big...
This offense has it with really good field position. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Van Buren. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.